Students, now from today onwards, we'll start a new chapter from Anis Agarwal. That is chapter 7, linear equation. It is very similar to simple equation what we did in NCERT. Okay, so today I have selected 3 sums. That is, we'll start from question number 5. Okay, now what is question number 5? We see that 2 inside the bracket x minus 2 plus 3 inside the bracket 4x minus 1 is equals to 0. So what we have to find out? We have to find out the value of x. Now before that, we know that we have to open the bracket. So when we open the bracket, now you see this is a combination of monomial and binomial. Monomial, that is 2 is a monomial and x minus 2 is a binomial. So when we multiply monomial with binomial, we multiply this monomial with both the terms of the binomial. Fine. So that is 2 into x, 2x plus this monomial is kind of plus sign. So plus minus is minus, 2 into 2 is 4. Similarly, we'll open the bracket the same way we did with this part. So 3 into 4x, 12x, plus minus is minus, 3 into 1 is 3 is equals to 0. Now what we will try is, we'll try to take all the constant terms, the terms which are not carrying the variable, that is x, okay, towards the right hand side. So we'll take minus 4 to right hand side and even minus 3 to right hand side. So it will look like 2x plus 12x, that would be equals to, no need of writing 0. So minus 4 when we'll transpose to right hand side, it will become plus 4. And when minus 3 will transpose to right hand side, it will again become plus 3. So what is the result of this? 2 plus 12 would be 14x equals to 4 plus 3 is 7. Now to get the value of x, we have to transpose this 14 towards right hand side. So that will look like x is equals to 7 upon 14. Now we can reduce this, isn't it? We can reduce it. That is 7 1 the 7, 7 2 the 14. So your required answer is 1 upon 2. Okay students, now let's move on to the next sum. Now the next sum is question number 8. In this sum you see that the variables are on both the side of the equation. That is in the left hand side also and the right hand side also. So we'll always try to bring, or we'll always try to keep the variables on the left hand side and the constant terms towards the right hand side. So we'll bring them. Okay, that is, we have to bring this variable terms towards left hand side and we'll take this constant terms towards right hand side. Okay, so we know that when any number or variable changes its sides, its sign changes, isn't it? So before that, we'll write this one first, that is x by 2. Now plus x by 2, when it will come to left hand side, it will become minus. Okay, now before we take minus 3 towards left hand side, first of all we'll write 5 and then we'll take minus 3 towards that side and it will change its sign. That is, it was having what? Minus sign, minus 3, but when it is transposed, it became plus 3. Now what to do about this one? We have to find the LCM first because it is in the fractional form. Okay, so the LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. Okay, now when 6 is divided by 2, we get 3 as answer. So with this 3, we have to multiply x. 3 into x, 3x. Minus 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 into x is what? 2x. That would be equals to 8. Now what is the result of 3x minus 2x? It would be x by 6. That is equals to 8. Now to get the value of x, we have to transpose this 6 towards left hand side. So it will look like x is equals to 8 into 6 because it was in the division form. So opposite of division is what? Multiplication. So x is equals to 48. So this is your required answer, students. Okay, I hope everyone has understood. Now let's move on to the next sum. Now the next sum is sum number 12 and this is the last sums I'm going to explain in this session. Now as you see, this on the left hand side we have a fractional form and on the right hand side we have a combination of variable and constant term. So now the objective is to get the value of m. Now the first thing that we'll do is we'll try to remove this 3 from left hand side to right hand side. Okay, that is, we'll take this 3 from the left hand side to right hand side. So it will look like 2m plus 5, that would be equals to 3. when we transpose this 3 towards right hand side, it will look like 3 into, since this is a binomial term, so we'll write it inside the bracket. Okay, now just now we have learned how to multiply the monomial with the binomial. We have to multiply this 3 with all the terms inside the bracket. Fine, and we'll keep this as intact. That is 2m plus 5. Now we have to multiply this 3 with all the terms inside the bracket. That is 3 into 3m would look like 9m, plus minus is minus, 3 into 10 will get as 30. Okay, now what is the next rule? We will keep all the variable terms towards left hand side and we'll keep the constant terms towards right hand side. So we'll take this variable terms towards left hand side and we'll take this constant terms towards right hand side. But before that we have to write this 2m first, then plus 9m. when it will come to this side, it will become minus 9m. Okay, and before we take plus 5 towards that side, we have to write this part first, that is minus 30. So minus 30, when we take plus 5 towards that side, it will become minus 5. Now what is the answer of this? Plus minus is minus, definitely we have to do minus. 9 minus 2 is what? 7m. Since 9 is greater and it is carrying minus sign, so we'll put minus sign here. Okay, similarly we'll do the same thing on the right hand side. Minus minus is plus, 30 plus 5 is 35. Which number is greater? 30, and it is carrying minus sign, so we'll put minus sign. Okay, now we'll take this minus 7 towards right hand side, so it will look like m is equals to minus 35 by minus 7. Now both the numerator and the denominator are carrying the minus sign, so we'll cancel this minus sign, and even this can be reduced by 7 also. So 7 1s are 7, 7 5s are 35, so the value of m would be what? 5. Okay, these are very, very important sum, students. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. God bless you all and stay blessed.